Namaste. My name is JVN Rishi Gautam from Department of Journalism. Today's topic is blogs and websites about media accuracy and fairness. The blogosphere has a rich scene of media-related blogs, many of which engage in serious critical analysis of the vagaries of the mainstream media. Last year, we did a post to introduce our readers to a selection of these. More recently, we covered more media and fact-check blogs, and see also this follow-up post. These blogs and sites raise the kind of issues which the Leveson inquiry is considering, and their often careful and well-researched analysis of the press is a valuable resource. The purpose of this post or the purpose of this lecture is to provide information about some of the active blogs and websites that deal with press accuracy and fairness. We will look at more general blogs about the media and non-bloggers in the future posts. We will also deal with media tweets. This is a subjective section of the blogs we are aware of. We apologize in advance for anyone that we have left out. Please let us know and we will include you in an updated version. Our first stop is again the tabloid Watch blog, now nearly 3 years old and still going strong. It tells us that it is blogging about bad journalism, which it does in a consistently entertaining fashion. Among similar lines, in the Angry Mob blog, we read the papers every day, the title of which it explains is about the angry mob buying tabloid newspapers to give them an excuse to vent hatred towards other people. Provides sharp analysis of the English national press. The 5 Chinese Crackers blog covers the press generally, with section on the Mail, the Express, the Sun, and political correctness gone mad. It also runs a tabloid bullshit of the month award, fiercely competitive and won in September 2011 by the entire Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday for the hilariously, transparently is an exaggerated claim that the BBC has banned the use of BBC and AD in favor of the Heathen BCE and CE. The Enemies of Reason blog describes itself as pound shop pot shots at the media moral maze. Its author, Steve Baxter, also has a blog patrolling the murky waters of the mainstream media at the New Statesman. The media blog covers the good, the bad, and the ugly via the weird and wonderful of the media world. There are a number of relatively new additions to general blogging on bad journalism. First is the Press Not Sorry blog, challenging bad journalism which creates fear and hatred. Minority Thought. This started in July 2010 as a blog about bad journalism, but now features posts on a variety of subjects from a variety of contributors. No Sleep Till Brooklands, which describes itself as depressing adventures in the damp caves of professionally published nonsense. The only that the Only That in You blog, which deals with tabloid responsibilities issues. There are also several blogs dealing with individual newspapers. The Sun Tabloid Lies is devoted in its own words to analyzing and exposing the many deceptions of the Sun newspaper. The Daily Mail has a large following on the blogs. There is Mail Watch, which posts about once a month but in worth looking out for. Thank you.